So we are here today at the gate and we're going to test out their new 4DX screen. We're going to see the Maze Runner. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see all the seats like move around and stuff. I think it's going to be really exciting.
It looks super cool inside. We'll see if they let us take a shot of that, but I don't know. So we'll let you know what it was like afterwards.
Yeah.
Now, after we saw the Maze Runner at Cineworld, and we thought we'd do a little review and tell you guys how it went.
Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't seen any of the Maze Runner films since the first film now, so this was kind of just kind of jumping back into it again. I thought the film was really good. I thought the use of like CGI and different effects were quite good in it as well. But there were some points where in the book they kind of missed out different points, so I wasn't sure on that. So
we're gonna go through like half talking about the 4D experience and then half talking about the actual movie itself, and to let you guys know sort of about that. First of all, thank you so much to Cineworld Newcastle for inviting us along to see that movie. It was really, really exciting. Yeah. We felt very exclusive. It was very cool. They gave us free popcorn, and they did like a demonstration of the 4D stuff.
Guy had like a little app and he was like on a little iPad, and like we went up and down and there was like a 4D demonstration. So obviously with the 4DX there's loads of kind of different effects. Like I haven't been to 4D in like a good 10 years now, so this was quite a new innovation for me. Chairs were kind of moving up and down, there was like fog machines in there as well, there was wind coming up the sides, and the seats had little like almost hands in the back, so like when someone was shot it would like kind of hit you out like that. And then the other way, and then you have like wind behind you as well, so it could like fly past your ears. So if you imagine like a bullet's going past you and it just goes like that, it was like really good fun. When you were like in car chasing scenes, I thought I was like actually going to fall out of my seat at one point, and my drink was just flying.
That was really good. Like, and even when the camera is like moving and panning around, like your chair kind of went with it a little bit. So like you felt like you were moving and looking at it. Yeah, so that was really interesting.
I mean, the car chase scene was like my favourite with the 4DX because you literally felt it was like a really, really bumpy road, and we were like in this almost like car, and there was wind coming up that side of us, and there was like lights at one side where like, you know, it was just really, really fun.
The only part I didn't like was the bullets coming past your ear, because it just kind of pushed my hair all over the place. But it was still pretty cool, and if you were like sitting in the right place, it would be effective. So
yeah, definitely.
Definitely worth a go, even if you don't see every movie like that. For some of the action ones, it's definitely like an experience that I think people should have. So that's kind of how we felt about the 4D experience. So we thought it was pretty cool and definitely worth a go. So in terms of the actual movie itself, if you were gonna like say overall, like how did you feel about it?
I think it was a really, really well-made film. Like I don't have anything like strongly negative against the film, apart from like the slight inaccuracies with the books. But you know, I'd give it a good solid 7 out of 10 probably.
Yeah, IMDb did in fact give it 7.1 out of 10 too. It's crazy how you just like connected with it. Like
I know.
That. Yeah, I agree. Like it was really nicely done. I think it had a really good budget, so they allowed them to use some really nice like scenery. A lot of the sets were amazing, and it was really interesting to look at. I did, however, think that the inaccuracies with the book were a bit strong. So if you've never read the books, you would have looked at it and thought, this is a really quite a good movie. Like, you know, it's quite interesting. And this is like fine the way it's going, and I think it does flow from the last one, but with there being a big gap between this one and the last one, I can't really remember it so well. But in terms of the matching the books, the story was a bit, I mean, it just wasn't really. So spoilers coming up here. In the book, Newt gets the flare, and Thomas shoots him in the head as like an act of mercy, because he knows that Newt wanted him to. So in the movie, he does get the flare, and Thomas kind of kills him, but it's like by accident, and then he finds out later that Thomas like really wanted to kill him because he didn't want to lose himself. Yeah. Like even though like he says to him like, "Oh, kill me," and then he like kills him by accident. So it's like it's just not really the same storyline. And in the book also, Thomas is the answer to the cure for the flare because it's in his like brain chemistry because of when he was in the maze. Yeah. Like because of the way his brain's laid out. So they're gonna have to kill him to create the cure, which is why it's such a big deal. Whereas in the film, it's in his blood. Now, that's fine, but you're telling me over these years of them doing whatever they're doing, like, and being in the maze, they didn't think to just put people's blood on the virus and see if that killed the virus, because they're immune. So that is annoying a little bit. You come out and you're like, well, why didn't they just do that in the first place? Like, surely then they would have been like, yeah, let's manufacture a cure using your blood structure, everyone's saved. Yeah. They go to the last city, but there's no mention of it actually being Denver, which it is in the book. And there's like a big part where in the book they're told that some of them are immune and some of them aren't immune, and then they're offered the chance to get their memories back by removing these like chips which allow them to like telepathically talk to each other. And that's just not in the film at all, because they didn't use the telepathic talking thing in the last film, so they couldn't bring it into this film. And unless they told them that some are immune and some weren't in the last film and I've just forgotten about it, that wasn't present.
No, it wasn't present at all.
And also, at the end of the book, they go to this like paradise thing through this portal. It's like created for them to live on their lives. And in the movie, they just go to an island. Yeah, and I don't know why people didn't do that earlier. Like, why didn't people escape the flare by going to islands? Because surely the zombie flare people can't swim and or like drive ships. So basically, if you love the books and you want to go see your book be like brought to life, it might not be the film for you. But if you're not that fussed about it being 100% accurate to the book, which the first two weren't anyway, then it is still a good film, and it deserved its good rating. The acting's good, the sets are really good, the soundtrack's great. I really enjoyed the soundtrack, but it's just not really, it's not the death cure. I feel like they should have given it a different name, because although it follows the same kind of thing that they're doing, they're finding a cure for this death thing. They do it in a completely different way. So overall, we really liked the film. We thought it was really good, and we thought the experience was really cool as well, and definitely worth a go.
Yeah, I mean, like Victoria was saying, it was a really, really good film. Obviously, it had the inaccuracies from the book, but I think if you're watching a film from a neutral perspective, I think it's still a really good film. You should go watch it. The 4D really adds to the experience. You feel a lot more involved within the film. I think that really adds to the effect. So I think 4DX in the future does have a lot coming to it. We would just like to thank John from Cineworld also for inviting us to this press relief. We much appreciate it, very much so. Also, if you like these kind of movie reviews, anything like that, then let us know in the comments. Obviously, like this video as well, and we'll hopefully maybe make some more in the future as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cool. And be sure to head over to NSU Life to see their review on the movie and the 4D experience, because they came with us as well. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see more of you in the future. Okay?
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.